Boys, I myself Prashant Kumar Tiwari, I am your English teacher, and first of all I welcome all of you on behalf of Sri Untitled Kolkata. Boys, English is your second language, and in this language uh, you must aware with your syllabus, and your syllabus has been divided into three sections. First one is literature, second one is language, and third one is project. Okay, the English is full marks is of 100 marks. In literature, literature has been divided into three sections. First one is prose, second one is poem, and third one is rapid reader. Prose Prose consists of 20 marks, poetry consists of 20 marks, and rapid reader consists of 10 marks. Next, come to the language section. In language section, first of all, textual grammar. Textual grammar, that means what? All the grammatical terms, sentences that you have to solve in do as directed section come from your text. Okay, and next one is ESP. ESP stands for English for specific purpose, and latter part in the language section is the writing skill. In writing skill you have to attempt story writing and paragraph writing, but you have to attempt either story writing or paragraph writing. Next section is the project part, that is based on internal assessment. So if you calculate the total marks, suppose that literature is consist of 50 marks, language is consist of 30 marks, and project section is consist of 20. So sum total of 50, 30, 20 is equal to 100 marks. Boys, before starting the text, you must aware with your syllabus, and that particular text which you have to study in class 11. Okay, so in prose section, what are the chapters that you have to study? I'm just going to note down, and you must have to note all the chapters that I'm going to note down. Listen. In prose section, the chapters that you have to study, the first chapter is Leela's friend. Leela's friend is written by R.K. Narayan. The second chapter is Karma. The second chapter is Karma, written by Khushwant Singh. The third chapter is that you have to study in class 11, Jimmy Valentine, by O. Henry. Also known as William Sidney Porter. And the fourth chapter is Nobel lecture by Mother Teresa. The last chapter is the place of art in education. The place of art in education by Nandlal Bose. These all are the five chapters in prose section that we have to study in class 11, and all the questions and grammatical terms definitely will be asked from them in your test examination and council examination. After that, come to the poetry section. In poetry section, what are the text, what are the poems that we have to read? I'm just going to note down on the blackboard. You also note down poetry section. In poetry section, the first poem that we have to study is Upon the Westminster Bridge. Upon the Westminster Bridge by William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth. The second poem was that you have to read is Meeting at Night. Meeting at Night. Poet is Robert Browning. Poet is Robert Browning. After that, the next poem that we have to study is Sick Rose. Sick Rose. Poet is William Blake. The fourth poem that we have to study is Brotherhood. Next poem is Brotherhood. Poet is Octavio Paz is the poet. And the last poem that we have to study in poetry section in class 11 is Daybreak. Daybreak. The poet is H.W. Longfellow. The poet is H.W. Longfellow. H stands for Henry and W stands for Wordsworth. Henry Wordsworth Longfellow. That means in prose section we have to study 5 chapters, and poetry section you have to study 5 chapters. Okay, their names are given along with their authors and poets. After that, we have to study in literature section rapid reader. Okay, so just I'm going to note down the text, the tales that we have to study from tales from Shakespeare in rapid reader. Please note. Rapid reader is in rapid reader we have to study tales from Shakespeare. Tales from Shakespeare. We have to study Shakespearean tales. That means Shakespeare has written many plays, and we have to study the story form of these plays that has been written by William Shakespeare. Okay, and these tales of Shakespeare is the edited version of Charles Lamb and Mary Lamb. Charles Lamb and Mary Lamb. Following tales, I'm just going to note down the name of tales that we have to study in class 11. Okay. First one is Macbeth. Second one is Othello. Third one is As You Like It. Fourth one is Comedy of Errors. And the last one is Twelfth Night. These 5 tales are taken from Shakespearean plays, and they are in story form, which we have to study in class 11. And these tales are the edited by Charles Lamb and Mary Lamb. Their edited version we have to study. Okay, Macbeth, Othello, As You Like It, Comedy of Errors, and Twelfth Night. After that, come to the language section. In language section, we have to study first of all textual grammar. In textual grammar, first of all, the topics that we have to study is voice change. Second one is change the mode of narration. Change the mode of narration after that we have to study transformation of sentences, transformation of sentences. In transformation of sentences, we have to cover the following topics. The following topics. First one is simple, complex and compound sentence. First one is simple, complex and compound sentences. In transformation of sentences, the first part is simple, complex, compound. Okay. After that, we have to cover the topic degrees of comparison. Degrees of comparison. The next topic is interchange of parts of speech. Interchange of parts of speech. This interchange of parts of speech is also known as replacement, because we have to change the form of a word. Suppose that the given sentence, in the given sentence, suppose that the word is in noun form. So the instruction will be given that use the verb form of that particular word. That is why we can call this one replacement. Okay, interchange of parts of speech. After that, the next topic is affirmative and negative. Affirmative to negative and vice versa. After that, gerund, comma, infinitive, comma, participle, next topic is joining of sentences, that is of simple, complex and compound. Thereafter, splitting of sentences. The last part is splitting of sentences. Splitting of sentences. Thereafter, this is the do as directed section, and thereafter the next part, that is called FIB, fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks with what? With appropriate articles and prepositions. Fill in the blanks with appropriate article and prepositions. These are the grammatical terms and the topics that we have to study in class 11, both in class 11 and both in class 11 and 12. After that, the next portion is writing skill. In writing skill, we have to study story writing, and paragraph writing. You have to develop the art of writing. First of all, in the examination question paper, story writing and paragraph writing both will be given, but you have to attempt any one. Either you can attempt writing skill or paragraph. Either you can attempt story writing or paragraph writing. Okay, both are consist of 10 marks. After that, for story writing, points will be given. You can easily develop. For paragraph writing, you have to think and just to write with your imagination, with your special ability of writing. You have to develop the paragraph. Okay. Next, after writing skill, the next part is ESP. The next part is ESP. ESP stands for E stands for English and SP stands for specific purpose. ESP. ESP. E stands for English. You can say English for specific purpose. In ESP section, we have to study. First one is advertisement. Advertisement and commercial leaflet. Commercial leaflet. In the test examination and council examination, both advertisement and commercial leaflet will be asked, and you have to attempt both advertisement and commercial leaflet. Advertisement is consists of 5 marks, while commercial leaflet is also consist of 5 marks. After that, I have completed the details of prose section, poetry section, rapid reader section, language section. Next, come to the project part. Project part is consist of 20 marks, and the topic for the project is first one is developing a story. Developing a story. Second one is dramatizing a story. Dramatizing a story. And third one is writing an autobiography. Writing an autobiography. These are the three topics that we have to do in our project work. It is totally depend upon your class teacher, and the class teacher will give you the particular topic and you have to cover that topic in your project work. And after covering these topics, definitely you will be awarded 20 marks by your subject teacher. So I have discussed with all of you the total division of 100 marks that is for your English subject. That is for your English subject. Thank you all of you. Okay.